everyone! So today we are ready to go appliance shopping for a kitchen remodel here in Italy. This video might be helpful if you are renovating a house yourself in Italy or if you're just curious. I am going to show what the typical shopping experience looks like and what the standard prices are for big kitchen appliances in Italy. After the shopping trip, we came back home with nothing, and no, it wasn't a wasted day, we just had zero intention of actually purchasing something in store. So, why is appliance shopping in Italy such an ordeal? First, I think it's helpful for me to explain a little bit about the consumer habits of most Italians. This is a generalization, but based on our observations while living in Italy, most Italians are very full service oriented. So this means that a typical Italian looking for a new appliance is more likely to turn to their contractor and even have the contractor pick out the product for them. Or the person will rely on the recommendations of another professional, or maybe even spend hours with the staff from the store. Obviously, if you are handheld through the process, it's a lot easier. But for someone like me who is just used to shopping for the best price, I want to see for myself what the best price out there is. So this means that the biggest headache with appliance shopping in Italy is just finding the best price. Going to the physical stores helped us identify the exact brand and model of the items that we wanted to purchase. So next step was to go online and research the products for price and where we would ultimately order from. There are a few major brands for purchasing appliances and electronics that have physical stores. So just like Euronics and the Unieuro that we went to in this video, those are the two most popular ones, but there are also online-based websites used to purchase electronics and appliances. Let me use Euronics as an example, since that's where we spent most of our time in this video. I went online to the Euronics website to search for the exact products that we decided on purchasing. The prices and the model numbers on the Euronics website were all over the place. I must have spent half a day just shuffling between the different model numbers. I also could not make sense of why the prices were so different compared to what we saw in store. So the pre-sale price, which is like the original price, was not what was listed on the stickers on the products in the store. Then the discounts were completely off. Like in the store was $100 off, and then online was just something completely different. There was just no rhyme or reason, no correlation. I don't know. So I continued to look up the products on the other websites, such as Media World, Mano, Leroy Merlin. Everything was just kind of a mess. It took some time. I was able to find differences in prices in hundreds. So this wasn't just like, oh, this one's $20 cheaper, let me go for that one. Like, no, some items I found were $200, $300 cheaper. If there's anything you learn from this video, it is to not commit to the first price that you see while appliance shopping in Italy. As a side note, when you enter the specific model ID number into Google, Google has a recommended shopping section at the top. It is not going to provide you with the exact model ID number as the only product shown in that section. So what I mean is that they might throw in a couple of options that are exactly what you're looking for, but they will also recommend good enough options. So if you're not careful about what you are clicking on and paying attention to the model ID number, you could purchase something completely different. At the end of the day, I was really surprised to find the best price on Amazon. Yes, Amazon does exist in Italy and we have used it in the past. However, when we were renovating the first house in Italy and were looking for kitchen appliances back then, which was about 2 years ago, Amazon did not have the best prices. Since then, I definitely think Amazon in Italy has made some improvements. I don't know, it's changes in their warehouses, logistics, whatever. There have been significant improvements in choosing Amazon as a place to shop, and now for appliances in Italy. After purchasing the items on Amazon, our delivery time frame was only a few business days. Ordering big items like that in Italy, that's super impressive. There is one downside to getting big items delivered like this in Italy. Specifically for our situation, the house that these appliances are for is located on a country road with no official address. We had to enter in the address of our city home, townhome in the village, that is only a few kilometers away, and we are fortunate enough to have a big enough car where we could throw the appliances in our car and then taxi them to the country house to their end destination. When you order and get delivered big items in Italy, you never really know what kind of vehicle it's going to arrive in. It can be anything from delivery van to a full-blown semi-truck. If it is a semi-truck, which it was in this case of all the appliances that we ordered, it makes the delivery a lot more complicated for the driver. Usually they are able to just use a hand truck or a dolly to get it to the front door, but to get down to the country house would have been impossible because the roads are very steep, narrow, and curvy. So in the end, there was really no other option besides us having to move it ourselves. In the next clip, I am going to share what the actual prices ended up being for a washing machine, dishwasher, and then a stove/oven combination. Finally, we brought the new appliances into the kitchen and it was time to test fit.